We do leadership on the edge once a month, and I just have one question in regards to your area of leadership. But this is more so for other people that are in leadership that may be struggling with active addiction and not knowing if they could have let it all out in the boardroom with with staff and their superiors, or they may be again the boss, the undercover boss. What would you wanna tell them? What you told Harold, maybe part of it, but what would you wanna tell them? Or if someone's listening, what would you want them to know that it's okay?
I think you just said it. It's okay. The the reality is, what you were saying earlier, we have a daily reprieve. So all we have is today. And if you think about it this way, if you're reluctant to get going because it just seems overwhelming, the concept of getting into recovery and changing your life, just realize it's just today. All you have to do is start today. And what happened for me is those one days at a time added up to a lot of years, a lot of decades, But uh, there's that, if you're someone who wants to, you're in a leadership position and you want to help other people, uh, there's nothing helps other people like hearing somebody else's story and being able to share yourself and share your story. One of the first things I did after I got out of rehab, and Fred DeLuca, the owner of Subway, gave me a second chance. He said, "Don, you went through rehab. You did the right thing. Um, you still have a job here. Come on back. And we'll keep an eye on you, but you have your job." And as I said, it turned into an amazing 40-year career traveling the world. But the thing is, you start with one day at a time. You start with the desire then to help other people and share yourself. And so I went back to HR after I got out of rehab, and I said, "I'm not going to go stand in the lobby and preach about recovery, but if there's anybody in the company that comes to you, meaning HR, or is getting in trouble because they have a substance use disorder or they're struggling with things, just tell them they have someone they can talk to, and that's me." And that was kind of incredible because when they went to go talk to somebody and they saw it was somebody from upper management who was in recovery, who was willing to talk to them, that makes an impact. That doesn't, but it's really just the ability to talk to somebody else who's been there, making that connection. You talked about this is great that we are talking. You and I are talking right now, and other people are listening, so they're part of the conversation. And that's how it works. We cannot do this alone. I cannot do this alone. You cannot do this alone, but we can do this together. And that's how we stay in recovery. That's how we get better with our mental health. That's how we come out of isolation. And that's how we find a life beyond our wildest dreams, filled with relationships and warmth and love.